That was Jay. Mum's bailed on another meeting. It's getting ridiculous.
Well, maybe she just thought Jay could handle it.
Without telling him or the client. It's unprofessional. The guy's threatening to pull his business now. It's got nothing to do with you, has it?
No.
All those mistakes you've been making.
Look, it was definitely in the Hopshire calendar, all right? Your mum must have just missed it. But if it helps, you can tell Jay to blame it on my pregnancy brain. Kim, did you hear that? You missed a meeting.
Yeah, it slipped off my radar.
Well, I tried to cover for you.
Thanks.
How are you feeling? Do you want anything?
Suppose a brandy's out the question?
Yeah, we should probably wait for the doctors to get back to you before you start morning drinking.
She emailed me this morning.
Oh, already?
That's what I pay her for. My test results are in. Thanks.
Well, can't tell whether it's good or bad.
Negative for everything. My blood tests are all normal.
Right.
So, no cause for alarm. My doctor was positively breezy.
But what about your symptoms?
Well, she said it could be something else. Often more tests. Or it could be stress-related. Fate of the working woman. You've got all this to come.
Thanks. So if I just collapsed for no reason at all, you wouldn't think that was serious?
Look, I promised Lydia I'd see a doctor, so I did. But I'm not going to be prodded with a load more needles again.
My dad took ages to be diagnosed, and he had epilepsy as well, so that complicated everything.
Yes, and I realise it must have been very difficult for you, but
Look, I know you're not him. But I think Lydia's right. You know, if you catch this early and it is dementia, then there's more that can be done.
And what happened to not rushing to the doctors before I'm ready? I thought you were in my corner.
Yeah, I am. But you wanted peace of mind, and I don't think this is it.
You're overstepping, Gabby.
Look, just listen to the warning signs, that's all I'm saying. Me, Lauren and Arthur made excuses for Dad for so long.
That's enough. If you want me to keep mentoring you, then back off. Understand?
Yeah.
And just to prove I'm not some fragile flower that's about to wilt any minute, we can go for food in the pub. Again. Jamie, would you like to join us?
No, not after I've had Jay ranting at me over the phone again. I'm not your keeper.
So she missed a meeting. Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, well, not with these clients, apparently. Jay's been reeling them in for months. Brought his whole team to meet you.
Well, I don't see why. Jay's got just as much authority as me.
Look, I don't know and I don't care, but I can't have him calling the surgery and pulling me out of work.
Well, if he can't cope with the unexpected, he doesn't deserve any clients.
Are you really blaming him? Have you even apologised?
Yes. No. I'll text him now.
We've had other priorities, okay? You don't need to have a go at her.
Not got my son with you then, no. Heard about this little job you've dropped into his lap.
What?
Yeah, flashing your cash to vulnerable kids. There's a word for that.
I mean, he's 17.
Grooming. I just need to work out what you want him for. So what's his job description then? Mooching about and playing on his Xbox, because let's face it, that's what he normally does.
Well, he was going to join the army. It's a bit harsh.
But he didn't know, Gabby, did he? So what he needs is a proper direction in life. An apprenticeship or whatever. I don't want him learning anything from that one.
I'm the one who gave Noah his job, okay?
Oh, come on, you do nothing without her. Mummy dearest, she pulls all your strings. I mean, she's like a female, slightly more attractive version of Geppetto. You know, the bearded old wood carver, whatever. Come on, keep up, Kim.
Jamie's free to employ whoever he wants.
In a position so vital he didn't even tell you about it.
There's plenty of work. We need young talent.
Oh, hello, this is Noah we're talking about. It's not Mark Zuckerberg.
Noah's a Tate. There's nothing wrong with him getting involved in the family business.
He's a Tate when that lot care to remember.
Maybe if you hadn't spent so long turning him against us.
Oh, and I wonder what possible reason I would have for that. Maybe Kim making out that he was buried alive to get Kane arrested. Maybe Graham letting him nearly die because of drugs.
Charity, you're not the greatest influence on him either. Noah's moving on, making his own decisions. Get over it.
Shut up, Gabby. Just because you're carrying the latest toxic spawn.
Oh, wow, that's a nice way to talk about Noah's future cousin. And Noah, in fact.
Do we have to do this?
I've barely got started. I need to know what you're going to do about it instead of sitting there like some stuffed granny at a knitting convention.
I've had worse descriptions.
Is that your best comeback? Be my guest if you want to fight for my son. Crack on.
He's really not worth it.
Oh, make your mind up. Now I'm personally insulted.
Oh, go away, Charity.
Dearie me, Grandma, you are way off your game.
We're here to